Hello and welcome to my channel. Tonight we're diving deep into the unknown. That's right, I'm going to be playing the infamous Charlie game at 3 a.m. So grab your blankets, turn down the lights, and let's see what happens together. You've probably heard of the Charlie challenge. It's this viral game that supposedly lets you communicate with a spirit. It's been around for years, but it still gives people the chills. The whole idea of actually talking to something from the other side is both incredibly fascinating and, let's be honest, absolutely terrifying. Now, people play this game all the time, but there's something extra spooky about doing it at 3 a.m. This is what's known as the witching hour, or the devil's hour. Legend says it's the time when the veil between our world and the spirit world is at its thinnest. It's when supernatural stuff is most likely to happen and when we are supposedly at our most vulnerable. A lot of people are genuinely scared to play Charlie, especially late at night. They're worried about inviting something unwelcome, maybe even malevolent, into their homes. I've read so many stories online from people who claim to have had terrifying experiences after playing. We're talking strange noises, objects moving on their own, and even more intense claims. That fear of the unknown is a huge part of what makes this game so scary, right? Humans are naturally curious about the supernatural and the occult, but we're also afraid of what we can't see or understand. A game like Charlie amplifies that feeling because it seems to offer a real peek into a world beyond our own. The game itself is super simple. All you need are 2 pencils and a piece of paper. You draw a cross on the paper, creating 4 quadrants, and write yes and no in them. Then you balance 1 pencil on top of the other in the center of the cross. The top pencil is supposed to move on its own, answering your questions. I've heard so many stories from people who swear they've had real experiences with Charlie. Some say they got scarily accurate answers to their questions. Others claim they were contacted by something unfriendly and had to end the game quickly. I'm really curious to find out if these stories are true, or if they're just urban legends fueled by our own imagination, so I decided to put it to the test myself. Tonight, at exactly 3 a.m., I'm going to play Charlie and document everything that happens. I've set up the game in my room, I've got some candles lit for atmosphere, and now we wait. Okay, so I've been sitting here for a few minutes, and at first, nothing happened. It was completely silent. But just now, I'm starting to feel a really strange presence in the room. It's hard to describe, but it feels like someone is watching me, waiting for me to start. My heart is pounding. Okay, here we go. Charlie, are you here? Whoa, did you see that? The pencil is moving. It's moving slowly, but it's definitely moving. It just pointed to yes. Okay, wow. My hands are shaking a little. Let's try another question. The answers I'm getting are strange. They're cryptic and a little unsettling. I feel like I'm getting in way over my head, but I can't stop. I have to know what's going on. The most intense moment just happened. I asked a very specific question and the pencil moved in a way I just can't explain. It wasn't a draft, it wasn't me breathing on it. It spun so fast, like an outside force was controlling it, trying to tell me something urgent. I'm both fascinated and completely freaked out right now. After that last answer, I decided to end the game properly by saying, Charlie, can we stop? And waiting for the pencil to move to yes. I dropped the pencils on the floor to break the connection, just like the rules say. In the end, what did I learn? Charlie is definitely not a game to be taken lightly. It feels like it can open a door to something else, but it's also a game that can be heavily influenced by our own fears and expectations. Was it a real spirit? Or was it my own mind playing tricks on me in the dead of night? I honestly don't know, but I want to hear from you. Have you ever played the Charlie game? What happened? Did you experience anything strange? Tell me everything in the comments below. I'll be reading them and trying to respond. And if you enjoyed this journey into the unknown and want more thrilling content, be sure to hit that subscribe button and check out my other videos. Thanks for watching and stay safe.